world that's always rushing, competing, and shouting, Shinto whispers. Hey, can I ask you something kind of personal? Like, when was the last time you just paused? Like, actually stopped to notice the sound of the breeze or the way morning light lands on your floor? We move so fast. We fill our lives with apps, noise, and goals. And sometimes it feels like we are completely disconnected from what really matters. But what if I told you there's an ancient way of living, quietly practiced for centuries in Japan? That's not about rules or belief systems, but about tuning back in to your space, to your nature, to yourself. It's called Shinto. And even if you have never heard of it, its principles might be exactly what your soul's craving for. Let's start here. Everything has a spirit. You ever notice how kids treat objects like they are living? Like giving names to stuffed animals or saying sorry to a tree they bumped into? Shinto never outgrew that wonder. In fact, it honors it. In Shinto, they call this idea as kami, the belief that everything, even what we call ordinary, carries spirit. Not just people or gods, but rivers, stones, tools, even your old shoes. There's this beautiful tradition called Nagori. When someone throws away a well used item, let's say like a pair of scissors or a teacup, they thank it first. Not because it's magic, but because it served them. And in Shinto, service deserves respect. Imagine if we treated our surroundings and each other that way. Wouldn't it be good? Try thanking someone small today. Let's say your phone. Try to thank your phone, your water bottle. See how it changes your awareness. Simplicity isn't boring, it's beautiful. You know how sometimes you walk into a space and instantly feel calm? Like, even if it's plain, there's just peace. That's the Shinto vibe. Shinto shrines are simple: wooden gates, gravel paths, clean water, no flash, no noise, and yet they feel sacred. Why? Because intention matters more than decoration. There's this one shrine, the Ice Grand Shrine, that gets torn down and rebuilt every 20 years. Totally rebuilt from the ground level just to honor the cycle of renewal. Isn't that wild? Simplicity in Shinto isn't about minimalism to look aesthetic. It's about space to breathe, space to focus, and to feel. What can you try? Clear one thing from your room or your day that feels heavy. Make space for quiet. Just see what happens. Cleaning as spiritual practice. Okay, hear me out. What if cleaning wasn't just a chore, but a form of love? In Japan, you'll see shopkeepers sweeping outside their store every morning, school kids cleaning their own classrooms. Not because someone told them to do, but because in Shinto, cleanliness is care. It's not about being spotless, it's about preparing your space with gratitude. Think of it like emotional reset through physical action. Next time you wipe a table or make your bed, try doing it slowly. Not to finish it, but to connect with it. Let that act remind you this space matters and so do I. Nature isn't just scenery, it's sacred. Shinto doesn't see nature as background, it sees nature as the main character. Those famous torii gates, the red ones, they're often found right in the middle of forests or by rivers. Not because someone planned it, but because the land itself is the sacred part. There's a story I love. A man who walks through the same park every evening after work. He says he doesn't go to escape. He goes to bow to the trees, not literally, but inwardly. Just this silent, deep respect. Like nature is teaching him how to be human again. Try this. Go outside just for 5 minutes. No phone, no goals, just listen. Feel, notice. That's practicing Shinto the right way. How do you actually live this way? The beauty of Shinto, you don't have to believe anything, you just show up differently. Here's a super gentle, doable practice you can start right away. First one, greet your space. Say a quiet hello when you enter a room, like you're acknowledging it. Second, clean something with care, not as a task, but as an offering. Third, thank the small stuff, your cup, your pen, the shoes that carried you all day. Fourth, go outside even briefly with no headphones, just you and the world. Then ask, what can I honor right now? These tiny moments, they build a life that feels sacred without needing a single ritual. In a world that's always rushing, competing, shouting, Shinto whispers. It says, slow down, notice, respect. And when you do that, everything becomes a little more magical, a little more alive. So tell me in the comments, what's one tiny thing you're going to honor today? Thank you.